I don't think Young Thug can come back from this. I don't even think that he can come back from this. There's some wild, mad. There's a 2-hour interrogation, him talking to the police. Not even only that, yeah. You need to kind of pay attention and listen to like deep this, guys. Like, this is police, yeah. This is the police reacting. Listen to this.
As an army, why would Young Thug say this to the police if Birdman is a suspect in his tour bus shooting?
Come to find out, him and Birdman got problems because he old. Because on the mixtape that he dropped before the album, he said on one of the songs, he was like, I don't want no problems, I just want my money. Birdman is an army, I'm a one-man army. And if that nigga coming for me, I'm going out like Tony. He said,
we all know there's openly behind closed doors, there's always been a Birdman and a Lil Wayne. You get me? Obviously before it was like Birdman was Lil Wayne's son, but we know that it's not his biological father. But we saw the connection, and then we saw for years madness that happened. Now, obviously, this is all relating to a tour bus getting shot up. And bear in mind, Young Thug is in a police station. You don't even know he's getting recorded, or he wouldn't be saying all this stuff. Like, he's probably getting recorded on a slide. And what makes it worse, there's a second snitching allegation, like with paperwork. Now, who's to say if it's fake or whatnot? But there's one that I'm gonna play soon that's basically breaking down. He was in the back of a police car and he was talking about some murders that happened. But anyway, just listen to this one.
Said those exact words.
Who is Tony?
Tony Montana. Scarface. I know Scarface. See,
He was like, Birdman is an army.
Okay.
He said, Cash Money is an army. I'm a one-man army. And if them niggas coming for me, I'm going out like Tony.
Gotcha. Scarface, the last
Montana,
scene in
yeah.
Scarface. Yeah.
But he also said,
Bear in mind, guys, I want you lot to understand, he's not having a conversation with a fan or just gossip or in your group chat. He's actually talking to the police, like he's having a conversation. Look how mad outside the police actually sound.
I don't want no problems. He said, I don't want no problems. I just want my money. So everybody caught on like, oh, you owe him. And then a couple months, like 2 or 3 months after he dropped the mixtape, you heard TMZ and all like, he's suing Birdman because Birdman owed him for albums. And then that was when everybody was like, oh.
If you give the police information and their reaction is, oh my God, we missed that. I can't believe we missed that. Tony Montana. Oh, as an army.
That's crazy. This is what he was just saying. And you got to pre this, guys, yeah? Remember, Young Thug and Birdman, they was Rich Homie Quan, the whole, you know what I mean? You got to remember, like, when what's supposed to have happened is Thug is meant to be the man that's orchestrating everything. But then he's in talking to the police and he's saying this about, discussing the motive. And then on the flip side, he's saying this. He's saying some net stuff. He's saying stuff about, I heard someone else done the shooting. I heard this person done the shooting. I'm not saying this, or do you know what I mean? It's mad. Like, he's saying this.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking, man, I shot at this nigga too, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I ain't finna.
Saying Roscoe did. He don't know who, but he's mentioning a name. And they're saying this person did it. So understand that. You're close with Bird. You've gone in the police station. You're mentioning what's going on in sites that the police don't know. And then you're saying, oh yeah, I heard my man did it. My man's gone to jail. My man has now come out and said, oh yeah, boom. Nah, my man, he was looking after me. He was cool.
I don't want to block. I don't want to like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. You know,
And then on what makes it even worse, there's now another thing saying, yo, here's my number. He's giving police his number. Like, yeah, here's my number. Look.
Yes, sir.
promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell
I can
me
give you my number. What's your number?
Hey,
I don't have your number.
whatever.
well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her,
So what he's doing, Fug is giving the police his number, bro. Fug is giving the police his number. Remember, the reason why this has backfired on him so much because he's come out of jail and it's just a mad hate train against Gunna. Remember, like, Gunna had a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to YSL a gang, yes. The gun that got caught in the car, was that anything to do with you? No. He didn't do no statement. They didn't even use anything what Gunna said in court against them. But on the back of that, he's just come and he's just like, yeah, my man's a rat, my man's a rat. Like, a rat, boom, boom, rat. So, if Gunna is a crazy rat, what is this? Like, what is this? He's giving police his number. Now, Traplo Ross, big shout out to Trap. He FaceTimed me this morning and flipping put Whack 100 on FaceTime. And obviously, we're going to go do them circuits because you see me when it comes to building a platform and knowing to level up. I was just like, look, he wanted me to come, Trap wanted me to come in September because they've got a box. Obviously, young NBA Youngboy. So they've already got a box. They've got everyone in the box. They're like, come in September, but I'm just not ready to come yet. I'm not ready to forward, but the beginning of 2026 is when I'll do the American circuit. And obviously, I'm locked in with Whack 100. I'm locked in with Trap. I'm going to be locked in with all the rest of them. And I'm just going to bang out so much content, even with Trap. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to do that circuit. So get ready for that, man. Get ready for that because the scene, UK, hasn't seen nothing yet. You get me? I know you lot are like, bruv, I can't get away from you, but you haven't seen nothing yet. I'm going to show you why man's a big asset for UK culture. But anyway, let's get into this.
We Roscoe, okay? He
why
said
so-
people only be around dudes with motion so they can be taken care.
So basically, even before I get into this one, you get me? Let's play this. But there was a lot of back and forths with Ralo. There was a lot of back and forths with him. Basically, they all say my man's a snitch. You get me? On a whole nother case about shotting. To turn the case upside down, he just mentioned someone else's name. You get me? So it turned the case. But everyone was he's saying that Fug hit up little baby saying, yo, don't rock with my man. Anyway, listen to what you had to say.
Is how in the fuck? Okay, Wound in my nigga, I love Wound to death. But let's go from the beginning. Who the fuck started all this bullshit in Atlanta? Whoever started all this pussy ass shit in the game, period. One, the first thing Thug did was try to turn Birdman against Lil Wayne. Take his album name, trot them up, that shit lame. Then he tell on the nigga that's supposed to handle the business. The second thing this nigga did,
Wait,
he tried to
slow down. Because I always thought it was so you believe that was Thug that kind of turned them against each other.
Nah, I wouldn't say that was the initiative because, of course.
By the way, they've been going back and forth. You get me? Obviously, you get me. The whole world's saying Gunna's a snitch, and obviously, Fug has come home on that energy. Before he comes home and he just chats. Let me give you a backstory with Gunna as well. Remember, Gunna was signed to Fug's label. They've took him off YSL label and put him on another label, but I think he's still locked in for another album or two. So even the money, even the albums, the songs that's getting dropped, Thug's still making money from Gunna. Like, understand that. Understand the business side of that.
But what I'm saying is, when he got in that shit, why he had to name? I don't even want to do no lame shit like that and speak on it, but he ain't had to name his motherfucking album the ball or nothing. That's everybody know Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne. He the motherfucking GOAT. Everybody know he had Carter 1, 2, 3. I'm just giving you emphasis from beginning to the end. All he ever did was do lame shit. The whole motherfucking shit is about this nigga doing lame shit. Then he turned on
Ralo, he's more fuming because he's saying this brother ruined Atlanta. He turned everyone against each other. Like, can't you see what's going on? This is what this guy. So if we're calling Gunna a snitch, yeah, then what is this, bro? Again, what's going on here? What are we saying here? What is going on here? The game is done. If we're calling me a snitch and all I'm trying to do is I spoke about this, that, but people saying that I was snitching, then what's this?
Fucking Rich Homie tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie, and then at the same time, before this man death, he told us out his own mouth that this was one of the darkest times of his life. Then he turned around and took the whole motherfucking world against Wildfire and Lucci. Whole world. Everybody go against Lucci. Everybody go against, what's that name? Yeah, he tried to turn everybody against Lucci. Now all these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at this. This ain't from Ralo.
And
then he turned around, he was beefing.
What's supposed to have happened is, what's saying there's a track that obviously, let me get it up. There's a track that Gunna dropped when he first came out. It was this one. I'll play it quickly. Playing. But there was a track that Gunna released. And it's like he knew it all along. He knew what was happening. He knew what was going to happen. This was always going to happen. This is why my man just kept quiet. For one, my man sat into his label. For two, he said 1 and 2 tweets. You get me? Like, talking about a smart man and a fool and blah, 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 blah. But obviously, he just knew this was going to happen.
With Future, calling my phone, fuck Future, calling Future, like going back and forth on the motherfucking internet. Boom. Then he turn around, he see Gunna surpassing every nigga in the industry. Now he called to the street, turn everybody in the world against motherfucking Gunna and say, oh, whatever Wham said go against, he turned Wham against Gunna. He turned everybody against everybody. Then me and Lil Baby, we go to the motherfucking dentist. I'm getting my teeth did. Then, Lil Baby walking me home. He happy to see me. He puss ass, old thug, bitch ass. He pull another evil stunt. Oh, let me call it. All this nigga did, everything that done happened in Atlanta, everybody going against each other. Why? Because his puss ass, his bitch ass been doing nothing but whole shit around the wall. He thought he was Pablo Escobar. He sitting that motherfucker like he John got a...
And this is what I always say. See, when you speak things to existence or you have mad energy and it just comes back at you, or you do things, you're just saying mad stuff like, cool, highlight things, but okay, cool. The same thing that Gunna went guilty for, you went guilty for as well? Just down the line? You went guilty for that? You admitted that YSL was a gang? Like, that's what you admitted that it's a gang? And you got the deal that you had to, the guilty plea that you done is something like 15 years probation, something crazy. So,
son, nigga, you a street bitch, nigga. You ain't did nothing in these streets. You ain't put in no work. Woo to put in all the work. Like, none of it, you ain't do nothing on your case. So what I'm saying is, all this nigga doing is bitch ass shit, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. And by the way, I feel like you're giving me you're kind of summing up a lot of stuff here, but you said that he's turning people against each other. Like, let's say Lil Baby. Lil Baby got his own mind. He's his own boss, I would imagine, right? How could Thug turn him against you or him against
if a nigga?
Well, man, know how the scene is, bro. The UK scene is just like, not just like this, but it's very selective. You get me? Who fucks with this person, that person is very selective.
If a nigga, first of all, if you did that, why in the fuck is you so against all rats? Nigga, you talk Kid Cudi, you going super rat crazy, yet you don't win in that motherfucker. Okay, let's just say, Thug, you did make a mistake and tell. Why the fuck you ain't saying, goddamn, Gunna made a mistake? So basically saying, you can make a mistake and do some lame shit, but Gunna can't make a mistake and do some lame shit? Oh, just like you said, it ain't about you telling, it's about who told.
And what Young Thug is saying that my interrogation didn't get played in court. It didn't get played in court. Like, whatever I said, if I spoke to the police or whatnot, it didn't get played in court. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then obviously this next thing surfaced, and let's get into it.
Situation better. That's a bad look. But just when you thought things couldn't get worse, a second snitching allegation on Young Thug has now surfaced. They're saying, okay, one of the detectives from First 48 said Young Thug gave him information about a murder in the back of his squad car. Young Thug and his team filed multiple motions to stop the detective from testifying. This says motion number 19 comes now. Mr. Jeffrey Williams, by and through undersigned counsel, and hereby files this motion in limine number 19 to prohibit the prosecution and all of its witnesses, including Detective Quinn, from announcing his wrongful belief that he met with Mr. Jeffrey Williams in the back of his police car concerning a murder case.
So if I'm correct, just correct me on here. There's multiple motions that's been filed. Thug is trying to prevent the detective saying my man met at the back and he's telling me about murders. Now look, guys, the detective could be chatting rubbish. You get me? This here is witness statement or whatnot, or could be not true. Maybe it could be. Let me know. Hold on. Yeah. All my things.
Support of the motion, Mr. Williams shows as follows. Mr. Williams is innocent of any and all of the charges in the above referenced indictment. Based upon information and belief, the prosecution and some of its witnesses, including but not limited to Detective Quinn, may wrongly state that Mr. Jeffrey Williams was in the back of their police car at some point and gave information on a murder case. Same is untrue. However, same also places Mr. Williams' character in an issue.
Now, just say, this, I'm going to fast forward it. Let's say this is not true. Hold on. Let's say this is not true. But the interrogation, there's so much things. Obviously, he's talking to the police about Birdman, Lil Wayne. Then he's saying, I heard this person done the shooting. And then he's saying, any help that you need, guys, take my number. I'm here, take my number. Remember, he's getting recorded without even knowing. So he's just speaking freely, guys. And then the police has just been like, yep, we got you.
Himself, all right? Thug himself addressed this on Twitter. So yesterday he addressed the initial allegations of snitching on his Twitter. And he also addressed these new allegations he's done hit with a second charge of snitching, all right? And he had to get his Twitter fingers fired up to address this, okay? And he even posted it himself. Now look, okay? Here's Thug's super damage control, right? This is what he said yesterday in response to that initial video that I brought to your attention. They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. Where? And he said the DA kept objecting to letting it in. Facts. Thug wanted to introduce this interrogation tape. This is where the interrogation tape surfaced to begin with, because this was secret for damn near 8 years.
Hey, you see, Chapler Ross, he's a very powerful man, you know. He spoke on this, bro, and it's actually gone berserk, bro. Absolutely berserk.
It's my understanding that Thug's counsel wanted to introduce this interrogation tape to say, oh, look, this is him all the way back in 2015. He denying that he's a member of the Bloods. He's saying YSL isn't a gang. It's consistent with what he's saying now. Accidentally, this ends up getting leaked, and people don't realize it for a couple of years. But he was trying to introduce this. He was clutching at straws thinking that was going to help him. That telling from all the way back then, allegedly, was going to help him with his case now to show... You know what I'm saying? Show that he good. Now,
here's my thing, guys. Look, Let me know. Whoever's following this, yeah, let me know. Let me know the young fuck situation. Let me know. Just let me know. Is he worse than Gunna? Did Gunna do anything wrong? Is young fuck snitching? Is he giving information? Is he? Yeah. Let me know in the comments, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.